All right. Thank you everyone for watching. And I appreciate from wherever you're viewing from. But I always have to give a thanks to Canada and the UK because they have not lost their position from being the highest viewed countries outside the United States. Canada has always been number one from the beginning, and UK has always been number two. I appreciate all of you. I think right now Mexico is third, and Australia is usually in there somewhere. But I appreciate all of you from watching from wherever you are. That's very sincere. And so I'm going to get into today why I purchased I call it a collapsible ladder, but I think they call it a telescopic ladder. So real quickly, I'll show you the name, brand, and I don't know if there's a model number, but I started researching these because I like going on adventures and just out of nowhere fun things to do and having vehicles capable of doing that. So I usually have some type of adventure vehicle, and on average the vehicle is like 2 feet taller than I am on average. And so the cool thing to do, especially with the vans, is purchase one of those aluminum ladders on the side. And because usually they don't do the back anymore, because that's usually where they have the spare tire. But once it's there, I cannot remove it, or it's not convenient to remove it and utilize it in other applications. And plus, they were like $600, $550 plus tax. And so I started looking around, and this is very convenient. For one, the price is worth trying it out because it's under $100 on Amazon. This is the 10-foot version. I think they have an 8-foot. I went with the 10, or it might be 10.5. But anyway, I figured I would try this because it's convenient enough to where even if you have a car, you can stick this in the back seat of your car or anywhere. Because as you can see, it's not light, but it's not heavy compared to what it is and what it can do. And of course, each of the poles and legs have to extend or go into each other, so it creates the weight. But it's not that bad. I would guess 18, maybe 20 pounds. 18, 7, I don't know, less than 20, or about 20. So anyway, I acquired this so I could have a ladder application for more than one vehicle, because I often purchase things in advance, and it didn't make sense to spend $600 on a ladder right now because I'm still working out the different things I would like to do. So I acquired this, that way I can utilize it on any vehicle, any location, and also on the trailer that I'm going to acquire. So it allows me to conveniently store this anywhere, inside a trailer, inside a vehicle, and be able to utilize it in those particular areas, and even on a job site. But please, guys, be careful. Please read the safety stuff because it does help. The warnings, because I ran over the numbers today before I was doing this video, and like 500,000 people every year have issues from falling off ladders, and about 300 of them die. And I do not want you guys to be the person where the family comes home and you're on the kitchen floor dead because you're trying to change the light bulb in your vaulted ceiling. So please adhere to the warnings, because I know a lot of times, since I've done it, but I don't make it a habit, where we went to the top of the step, you really should have about 3 steps that you're not on average, regardless if it's 6 foot, 8 foot, 10 foot, whatever. And here it actually lets you know, do not stand on above this rung. So, and it's red. There's a good reason for that, people. So I didn't know it was that high. So anyway, into this ladder, it have locks at the bottom here, and then I've noticed, see if we can see this, under each rung there's these little unlocking red levers. I hope that's in focus. because I really couldn't see because I couldn't show you this and check it behind the counter. But what I've noticed is that, and I just tried this out before I cut it on the camera because the last take, it took me too long, so I had to redo it. Because as you guys know, I don't edit. It's just raw, uncut, and non-professional. But you have to extend from the bottom, and that's what locks each rung. So you extend from the bottom, and it's locked. And if I want to unlock it, I will press these. I'll suggest hold it from the side, and then I think it goes down just from the next one. Okay, so the locking mechanism on this rung controls unlocking it on the next rung. So as you see, the locking mechanisms are here, but it's going to unlock the one above it. So it's not going to unlock this one, because which I actually thought that for 2 seconds. But when you press this, it's going to lock the one above it. When you press these, it's going to unlock the one above this, and so on. So anyway, I haven't had a chance to try this out because you were seeing me take it out the package for the first time, but I do look forward to trying it. I do like how these are, I would say, no, they're plastic. They're not rubber. Rubber would have been better, but of course, the price probably would have been over $100. But this plastics part is going to be a little bit more durable for them. But I probably will attach some foam, black rubber foam that I have from doing some things with the tool carts and other things, where I have this, and I think it might be a 1/2 inch thickness. And so that will prevent this from leaving marks on walls. So if you use this on some of your white walls, this black plastic is going to leave a mark for sure. So you want to have something around there. Some people use towels or whatever, but I probably would attach that so it's there every time. But this is what it looks like. It seems pretty nice. It's pretty sturdy, and I like the fact that it's so compact, which is what I like, because as some of you know, I do a lot of things where I like to be mobile, because I'm not as fortunate as some of you to have like a large workshop and such a large area to keep everything. And so I'm actually thinking about it, because I'm moving towards the need for a much larger location to house the equipment and tools and tool carts and blah blah blah. But anyway, until then, so this is compact, and I appreciate that. So I'm going to try it out on a few areas and see how it works with the vehicle. So I'm definitely want to put rubber or something around each of these so it doesn't leave marks. But this is it. So this is the telescopic ladder by this brand. Is called Wolfwise. And yeah, so I haven't used it yet, but please, people, be careful and adhere to the warnings on the ladders, because 500,000 annually, and they say it's stated that 97% of that is at home and on a farm. So that means, yeah, there's a lot of people take it for granted of how safe the ladder is, and do too much and fall. So I really appreciate all of you. Hopefully this video wasn't too long, too boring, and I'm showing you this, and it extends up, but you do have to go from the bottom so each one can lock. I've already tried it, pull it from the top, it doesn't work. So you have to go from the bottom rung and go up. And then to collapse it, you press here and it brings that down. You press here and it brings it down. I will still say be very careful of your fingers, because it's not heavy, but it's enough weight to make it very uncomfortable if it goes down and your fingers in the way. So there we go. There we go. And these are the very large ones that's on the outside. Okay, and it's nice because I've noticed it has like a little slight hydraulic or hesitation that keeps it from slamming down, so that's nice. That means that somebody put a little quality into it,
And the structure is very nice. The rivets are solid. The aluminum is nice. It's very high quality for under $100. And I thank all of you for viewing. And I will come out with that router video very soon because I saw a lot of interest in the preview video. So part 2 is coming out. Thank you very much.